Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duelist video. In this video, I will be starting off dueling Mokuba for the current event. Yes, the last event ended, and now this is the next one. I'm fine dueling you, but don't get mad when you lose. You're fine with... Oh my god. Mokuba really seriously... I am not afraid of you, Mokuba. Stop treating me like a kid. Mokuba, you still look like a minor. Sorry, but you do. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, right. Listen, dude. I win a lot of card games. I mean a lot of duels. Well, honestly... Card games in general, yeah, I do get general wins. Okay. So, this is a decent hand, but against Mokuba, I really need to be careful. You never know what will happen if you get him. Yeah, you never know what will happen if you duel him. You just have to be careful, man. Now, I have plans to finish this event and then say I'm not doing anything else. Yeah, I think 4's event is pretty much it's an outlier. I'm not going to do all events like that. That would be dumb. But I do happen to enjoy dueling 4 just that much. Well, you know. There's a reason. Hold on. Not good at all. Well, first off, I would like to start with this card. And now, I could really use a polymerization. But I know this game doesn't work like that. I will not be mad when I lose because I can pretend I'm Jaden and Jaden doesn't get mad when he loses. Well, generally he doesn't. And now if there's something serious on the line, then yeah. Okay, that is not polymerization, U-Belt. But U-Belt seriously seems to detect my pain. I mean, that says a lot, to be honest. In a 30-card deck, I still pull U-Belt a lot. And it's not rare for me to get more than one version of them. Hell, sometimes I get all 3 of them. Okay, that was a terrible idea. But I had to do it. Now, I do believe that I've just been defeated. That's fine, but also, Mokuba, I am going to come back and you're going down. Although I'm not actually sure how this event works, so... I might have to wait on that one. Oh, I get another turn. Okay. Well, that doesn't exactly make me... I'm not thrilled about this. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna put another of these face down. Which doesn't help me at all, but, you know. We all know why I break this hard. I know why I break this hard, but this is the deck that I want to use. Although, obviously, it's kind of weird that I want to use this deck. I wasn't the biggest fan of this deck for pretty much most of my life. And I would say that's still sort of true, but because I'm good at using this deck, well, I know that I'm good at using it, so why would I want to why would I want to use a deck I'm not good at using? Now this is the first time I lost a duel that I probably should have won. But I don't know, the RNG worked against me there. Which is completely normal because my deck, things could be better with it. Let's just be honest. I know the logic, I know, but I don't always want to. I don't always want to do the logical thing. Jaden is not mad. He just wants to duel again. What? Well, duel missions. Is that all of them? What does this mean? Oh. This is what it means. Interesting. Okay, give me a second. This is episode 2. So last video we had episode 1 and this is episode 2. Fitting considering I recently ended the video to begin another one. Also very hilarious, but you know. Okay, so the rivals. Kaiba versus Yugi. Hope you're happy, Joey. You got your Duelist back. Sure did, though we could use another polish. Still, all good. Great. What you got your deck out for, Yugi? Do the translators have no idea how to spell Yugi? I am confused. Anyway, I was just thinking back about him. You mean at him? Sorry, just forget that I brought it up. Yugi, it's okay. You guys shared a connection. It totally makes sense you miss him sometimes. Uh-oh, trouble. What is it, Joey? Please tell me it's not him. Oh my god. No. Oh my god. You know, that no was just as much from Agami's mouth as it was from mine. Ugh, I hate bullies. Oh my god. No. No. Yeah, please. Please stop. No. This is disturbing. Oh my god. Agami, you alright? I am now, thanks to you, that is. You're Joey, right? And Taya? And you're Yugimoto, right? How do you know? What? Yeah, but don't we already know each other? Yes, of course, thanks again. If those boys give you any more trouble, we can help. Thank you, but I'll be fine. He ain't much for words. So how do we know and not know him at the same time? Well, it's sort of like I ramble on and on, but no one actually knows me. They just hear me ramble about all this weird shit. And it gives off the feeling that you know certain things about me, but at the same time, there's just so much I'm not sharing. So I'm assuming Agami is similar, just less talkative. And I assume he's more private. and more quiet and reserved. Now, I'll be honest. I was quiet, reserved, and I was pretty much not very expressive growing up. So I was similar to just how I just described Agami, but I don't even know if I described his personality right. Yeah, wish I had a good answer. Same here. My answer was probably not that great either. No worries, at least there's one thing that's certain. I'm starving. That too probably came from my mouth just as much as from Joey's. Though the difference is, I'm going to bed soon, and actually, Joey, you look like you're ready to eat dinner and then go to sleep. Water dogs? What? No, okay, no. I never want to read that sentence again. Okay. No. Dude, do something, Igami. Destroy them, please. No. Send them to the Shadow Realm, please. Why are you laughing? Because you suck. That's why he's laughing. He's laughing because you suck. I have the power to change your pathetic world into someplace grand. Someplace you don't deserve to exist. Who are you? What's happening to me? Okay, that was nice. Very nice, but I think I need to take a look here at, you can change area. Okay, so complete area 3, which is unlocked after November 6th. Okay. Well, this is definitely a very interesting event so far. And now, because of this event, obviously, the character that I roast, but not necessarily for the best of reasons, it was pretty obvious that he was going to be in here. And yeah, I was not a big fan of that, you know? Although I think I was less extreme when I watched the movie. I don't think I was nearly as brutal with this guy as I am now. However, even though that may be the case, I think I prefer myself this way as opposed to whatever my original reaction was. My original reaction was I probably didn't give two shits. I'll be honest, I probably didn't give two shits. I was probably more amused by the dialogue. And there being actual guns in the movie. Yes, actual guns. In the dubbed version of this movie. I was like, wow, real guns. Although I think that I only noticed after someone pointed it out. You know, I didn't even realize the dub and DM censored out the guns. Because I automatically interpreted that there were guns. Even though their hands obviously had no guns. So Kaiba was being shot with guns, but when you look on screen, it really doesn't look like they used guns. So Kaiba using his suitcase to block bullets, that was definitely... I mean, I got the idea of what they were going for, but at the same time, I didn't realize that it was censored. Because my brain already thought, oh, there's guns. I mean, to be completely honest, I didn't have a normal childhood. But at the very least, I was not disturbed by the fact that there were no guns. I mean, seriously, who complains about there being no guns? Also, don't answer that because I don't need to bring up that discussion again. Okay, well, yeah, by the way, I do know that some people complain if there are no guns. That's why I'm like, I don't really want an actual response. I don't Mokuba again. Why? Okay, well, this is my revenge match. And I did decide to pick hard. Why, you say? Why? Oh, you know, for normal reasons. Yes, normal reasons. I'm not very normal though, so, yeah. Also, I called Jaden's hair normal, but he does get 2 eye colors later on, and that's cool. Okay, I need to change. No. Okay, I've got polymerization now. Maybe I'll actually get to do. Maybe I'll actually get to do something. Though I'm sort of hesitant. Hold on. Okay. Well, great. This sounds like a recipe for disaster. Just saying. I should not have done it like this. Well, to be completely fair, I don't think very highly of Mokuba's monster. Now, is he able to take advantage and just tribute summon a stronger monster? Yes, and that's probably what's going to happen right now. I've played this game a lot, so dude, that says a lot about the card you tribute summon. I'd just like to say that to you. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to get rid of that card. I don't know what card it is, but I have a suspicion that Niels can destroy it. Probably because of the equip spell. Okay, well, how much defense? Dude. Okay. You can summon. Okay, well, I'm good. I'm good. You know, I spent the last event just auto-dueling everything. I mean, the only time I decided to actually duel during the last event was basically whenever I was dueling against 4, and also against the Supreme King. But that's it. Okay. Now let me look here. I see. So the enemy has great thing. Okay, look, dude. I avenge my monsters' deaths. I do not like when my monsters die. Even when I tribute summon them, yeah, sure. I'm sure a lot of people believe me there. Palmer, dude, that is. He's. Oh, tell me he's not. Okay, well. I don't understand the point of that. Well, okay. I do know that I'm winning, so there's that. You guys know all about how I love winning. I say it way too much, and I should probably stop. But for whatever reason, I'm not. Well, Mokuba, I've got field advantage and hand advantage. You're going down, and I'm about to avenge myself. I won. So, how do you feel now that I've won? Show me. And yeah, I liked Mokuba in this movie. It has a really big mouth, dear God. Like, did Kaiba give him lessons or something? Because some of his lines in this movie, oh my God. You've lost. Though apparently Mokuba had nothing else to say. Okay, episode 3. I've been waiting for you. Pharaoh. Today we settle things once and for all. I take that to mean you want to duel, Kaiba. I certainly didn't go to all the trouble of bringing you here to ask you to dance. I certainly didn't go to all the trouble of bringing you here to ask you to dance. That's very interesting, Kaiba. Very interesting to phrase the response that way. There are a lot of implications for how that can be interpreted. Okay, I'm done. Yes, we'll duel. And we'll do so with my new Bleeding Edge beyond state-of-the-art dual disc. Your new Bleeding Edge beyond state-of-the-art dual disc. Okay. Now prepare to do battle and prepare to lose. I see you're just as cocky as ever, Kaiba. It's time to duel. Obtained fragment. Okay. Interesting. Now let's keep going. Where will it stop? Alright. Give it your best shot. It's time to duel. I'm good. Challenge me with all your heart. Well, Jaden is definitely good at that. Okay, so I raised you Jaden's response. Get your game on. Okay, interesting. Okay. Hold on. The highest defense. Okay, well I think I'm good as far as covering my losses go. So I got lucky here because ordinarily, yeah. Sometimes I do read, and sometimes I learn from my mistakes. Although sometimes I accidentally make new ones. Yeah, God, I'm still not over that. Well, I end my turn. I am oh, nice. He's on the defensive. Okay, well, I attack your defense position, monster. And attack you directly. And that was this is a quick victory, by the way. On hard mode. Yeah. Well, let's go. Yeah, let's keep doing this. Yeah. Yeah, this is just so bad. Anyway, he lost. Destroy 4 monsters in 1 duel. Interesting. So, I didn't complete all of them. Okay, episode 4 is unlocked. Dude, I think it's gonna go through the entire movie. That would certainly be interesting, but can they say more? Well, it's fine. They can just give me a summary. Bear witness to my new generation of dragons. Fusion summon. Fall prey to my Neo Blue Eyes ultimate dragon. I activate the spell card, Dark Magic Veil. By using my life points, I can summon my most ardent ally, Dark Magician. Next, I'll play 1,000 Knives and give your ultimate dragon an ultimate shredding. Shredding? I don't think so. I play my trap, Dark Sacrifice. It negates your card's effect. Not bad, Kaiba. You don't know how long I've been waiting to battle you. The things I've had to do to make it possible. But for me, there never was a choice. After all, my scars of defeat run deep, Pharaoh. Scars you inflicted upon me. This is why I'm saying go to get therapy, Kaiba. This is why when I wrote that scene where I basically gave titles to every character, your title was get therapy. Simply because of that. And you're saying, and you making a reference to actual scars? Okay, really? Seriously? Come on, Kaiba. My point stands. Get therapy if you've got scars. You have no excuse to not get therapy, by the way. In the United States, some people cannot afford therapy. But you can afford therapy. And though they may never go away, something can be done to make them easier to live with. Okay, it just sounds like you're going through the 5 stages of grief, and you just don't want to say it. I will inflict an even greater wound. A defeat so resounding it leaves your soul completely crushed. You're the closest I've ever had to a worthy adversary. But you aren't worthy. And I'm finally going to prove it. Okay. So I guess I do Mokuba again. I mean, obviously. Well, I don't feel like dueling Mokuba again, so I'm going into auto duel again. It's so nice to have a proper avatar. Although when you use a beta program, yeah, what you create with it probably isn't going to be that great. And though I think for me that was extra true. And now the thing is, do I actually ask for a new computer or do I wait a bit? I'm still not entirely sure. Although I'm certain that I've been overheard saying that I needed a new one. And I'm sure I've been overheard based on me talking about the memory and all that. But here's the thing about me getting a new computer. I could get a new computer, but the storage issues, well, I'd have to address those because a new computer doesn't necessarily fix that. Especially when it comes to me acting like this is my job when it's not. But it's definitely promising. Somehow. I don't quite understand how I got to this point, but this is month 4, and I'm already making another video. I mean, I've got potential. It's very strange that I would have the most potential to survive on a website that doesn't treat creators very well. But also, I don't exactly feel like I'm up to par with the rest of the YouTube community. Like, when I think of YouTubers, I really do not think of myself. Now, could I one day get up there? Well, yes, certainly. It would take a lot of work and a lot of effort, but I certainly could get there. I mean, at this pace. I've shown the commitment. I've definitely shown that. Okay. But, the road to becoming a full-fledged YouTuber is probably years away. I'm fine with that. I just need to make sure that I have backups of all my YouTube videos. Just in case. Heh. You could never stand up to my power. Not then, not now. And with this power, I will crush you. I beg to differ. I use this power of my magicians to summon the trap monster. A dimension reflection. It transforms into a mirror monster that has the same attack as your monster. I have to give Kaiba credit. He's definitely faithful to the actual personality of Yamayuki and programmed him very well. Sort of similar to how I would roast myself. Like I have a self-insert, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop writing my protagonist as a normal protagonist. Like, my self-insert goes through the most shit. And that's honestly normal because the protagonist is supposed to experience the most growth within a story. At least as far as what I've read. And my self-insert is definitely the character that would fit that role. Of having the most development by the end of the story. But here's the best part. You then take damage equal to that same attack. You set me up. It's over, Kaiba. But I knew you'd set me up, so I had this ready. The trap. Enhanced counter. Too bad, Pharaoh. The damage you sent my way increases my monster's attack instead. This means that after all this time, I will finally have my revenge. It's over, Pharaoh. Well done, Mr. Kaiba. A success on every level. The dueling solid vision system is a technological marvel. Anything I imagine can become a reality, just as you all witnessed with the Pharaoh. And you defeated him soundly, sir. It was no contest. Duel, you quiet, you sniveling sycophants. What? Sycophant? Dude. Wow. It's true that I went to a great deal of trouble recreating the Pharaoh's deck and strategies. But still, it wasn't the real Pharaoh, so I didn't really beat him. And until I do, my scars of defeat will continue to burn. Get ready to announce the new Duelist to the world. Yes, sir. I will face you, Pharaoh. You can't hide forever. So, this event is based on the events in Dark Side of the Dimensions. So is this just a mobile version of what happens in the movie? Is that all this is? I mean, it certainly wouldn't be the first mobile game to do something like that. Well, it looks like I'm now in Area 2. But am I done there? Well, it says that I'm cleared, but give me a second. I need to look at the rewards, so like, do I know what I'm doing? Yeah, okay, so I assume... Okay, hold on. Okay. So, there is a round 2 for every one of these. This is important information. So there are 6 areas. Now these areas are certainly very interesting, but there are also just 2 rounds for these. So basically there are, you go through this 12 times. And I assume that I will have to do that here. Well, anyway. Because of these, I know I shouldn't rush through this event, but you know me, right? I mean, I'm certainly transparent enough. But I'm gonna change areas. Because I should save round 2s for later. Let's go. Dimension Duel. Kaiba versus Aikami. What are you looking at there, Yuki? Oh, this article. It's about those bullies that were messing with Aikami. It says here that they all just disappeared without a trace. And they're still missing? There's been a whole bunch of these cases around here. No way, who's doing this? And to be honest, I felt that someone's been watching us. It's just your fan club, Bakura. What? Oh? Tristan, are you okay? You look like you need some help. Oh my god. It's the accent gets him every time. A diva. A Sarah. You must resist your dark arts. Good can't grow from evil. Or have you forgotten what Master Shen taught us? Not for a single moment. Even now his words still echo. But so do the memories of what happened that fateful night. I must make him pay for what he did to Master Shen. And since he's in Domino, that's where I must go. No, Diva. You're blinded by hate and revenge. It's not too late to change our mind. I will do what I must do. I doubt Master Shen would desire revenge. This isn't revenge. This is doing what is right and just. You know, in some ways that could be argued as revenge. I mean, if you consider revenge to be right and just, then this is just Agami dressing it up as something that is proper, but it's still revenge. And he's just not acknowledging it. There is nothing wrong with eradicating evil, and no one is more evil than him. But Diva, in Area 2, duels will be dimension duels. Players can dimension summon, which lets you summon a high level monster without tribute. Well, Jaden definitely has some of those. But, I mean, the main one I actually use is, the main one I actually use is just, I basically just use Neos, that's about it. Now, I would love to use Yubel, but so far I haven't been that successful. But they get into my hand basically all the time. Dude, I'm not actually Jaden Yubel. I'm just playing as Jaden. There's a difference. Okay, give me a second. It's almost 43 minutes. This is Area 2, but... Okay, I see. That looks disturbing. I figured I would just be honest, though to be quite blunt, I didn't react to that like it is disturbing. But it is. She looks dead inside. Alright, let's go. This may be one of the best duels I'll ever have. So let's do this. Let's begin. We will see who wins in the end. We shall see. I definitely did not have to stay up this late. But it's certainly something that I'm very good at doing. I need to feel... I was a bit distracted there for a second. I'm basically distracted by the reason I'm still up. I feel like if I went to sleep, my sleep would be disturbed. But there is no credibility to that argument. I believe that there's no credibility to that argument. Like, my sleep would be disturbed, that's why I'm staying up. And sure, like anyone believes that. This is going to be an interesting event. Just saying. I haven't summoned any high-level monsters. I mean, I could summon Neos. Why? Yeah, I could try doing that next turn. Apparently you can summon a high-level monster without tribute. But do I understand how that works? I'm not sure. But hold on. Yeah, I do understand. Okay, that's good. Maybe I'll actually get to use Bell during this event. But I would need the field spells. I would need 2 field spells in my hand so I can destroy 1 field spell. Yeah, so I can use a field spell, then destroy it. And now I'm not sure about my chances of success. But I mean, if summoning Neos with no tributes, yes. I love that I can just do that. Well, I won, which was certainly interesting. What is mission completed? What is this? I don't know what that is. Okay, I only have 29 of these left. Dimension Duel. Let's go. Yes, we shall. But I will kick your ass, just saying. You may think you've got what it takes, but you don't. I've already been to hell and back, dude. You can do nothing against me. I've gone through hell and I lived to tell it. I lived to tell the tale. Honestly, we could say that from Jaden's perspective or mine. And I've been through a lot, honestly. Though, so has Jaden. But he's been through different shit. Okay, well, I've certainly not sent any cards to space. I mean, first off, why would I do that? That's kind of dumb. And second, well, I still do not... I wouldn't give something very precious to me to someone to get... I don't want special things taken away from me. This is not a good thing. I should have Xyz summoned. This was a mistake. But it was a mistake that I can, it's a mistake I will have to watch out for because of the rules of the Dimension Duels. If I can summon cards with high tap, so can my opponent. I mean, my opponent can just summon this big, powerful monster just as much as I can. Okay, so what do? I'm going to summon Neos. Without any tributes. Okay, now Neos can actually take that monster out, but that card face down could destroy Neos. I'm glad it didn't. Okay, what does it do again? I forgot. I've definitely seen that card used before, and I don't... Yeah. Okay, your card might be there, but you don't have an extra deck. What are you going to do without one of those? You know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do without those? Sure. I think I'm underestimating Agami just enough that my... Oh, there's one of them. Okay. So I need another field spell, and I also need a normal Yubel. Though, when it comes to this duel, right, I don't think Yubel is going to be summoned in this duel. Just observing that based on how things are going right now. Okay, right now I'm also in a state... Okay, good. Man, those dice rolls are driving me nuts. Okay, I drew polymerization. I don't know Igami's deck very well, but I mean, no, I attack him directly. You know what I should do? I should feel... No. I will not abuse this. My ideas are just... I should stop. That's what I should do. Okay, I'm gonna put another Neos in my hand. Yes, that's right. I'm gonna put another Neos in my hand. And Neos will attack your card. Because I'm almost finished with you. Okay. I won. Now give me a second. Let me look where I am now. Okay. 52 minutes in. You know, I should probably stop recording for right now. I mean, this event is going to be time gated anyway. So if I go through all of it right this second, it's... I mean, I don't have to do that. It doesn't make any sense. I really do not have to do that. Episode 2, Kaiba versus Igami. So this is the location. Have all the pieces been accounted for? Each and every one, sir. Load it into the chopper. I plan to reassemble it today. The security system's on a time delay. It'll be a moment. In that case, why don't you introduce yourself? That's right, I know you're here. Show yourself, Igami. Or would you prefer your other nomenclature? I can't pronounce that. But basically, or would you prefer your other name? Diva. I really do not... Oh, I see. You know my real name. Most impressive, Seto Kaiba. My text says you were in Domino just now. How are you here? With a magic you can't possibly comprehend. And unlike your tech, magic has no limits. Oh, are you saying Katsuto Kaiba has limits with his tech? Oh no, Kaiba's going to destroy you for saying that. What's this guy's deal? I assume you're here to take my Millennium Puzzle. That's not yours. A collective who will rid this world of evil, such as you. Kaiba is evil, sure. I would say he's more just... I think he's just capitalism. I don't think that makes him evil. Because let's be truthful, you're the worst of them all. Aigami hates capitalism. It's canon. You've gone to great lengths to create your own collective. One where everyone serves you. But it's all coming to an end. Because we're banishing evil ones to an alternate dimension where they will receive just what they deserve. We won't rest until every evil soul in this world is gone. Okay, well, have you watched Death Note? Because I've heard this before. I mean, sort of. And you know what happened at the end of Death Note? Yeah, I think you should be very careful because you never know. It could happen to you too. But don't take my word for it, Kaiba. See for yourself. After all, you're next up on our list. What's this? Farewell, Kaiba, and good riddance. And good riddance. And good riddance. Seto, no! No one orders around Seto Kaiba. No one. What? He survived? Tech has no limits when you're as brilliant as Seto Kaiba. That sounds like... It sounds like you just... When I think about this, what he just said, I'm just like... Kaiba, that's basically like using magic, except you're also being scientific with it. Although, real talk, I think that technology and magic can be intertwined. I have some weird experiences that make me think this. Very weird experiences. I've talked about some of them. Mainly the one about that weird Discord channel. That was definitely very weird. And I must say, pretty strange. But I still am telling you, I was physically able to click it with my mouse. How? How would I be able to click on a channel that doesn't exist here? That is one of the most creepiest things of all. Clever, but I cannot permit you to resurrect the Pharaoh. Oh, you can't permit him to resurrect the Pharaoh, huh? Well, good luck with preventing that. Because I'm sure that resurrection isn't necessarily the easiest thing to do. Even for Kaiba. I have other methods to deal with you, such as my cards. A duel, huh? Very well then. You will not escape from this sacred land with a Millennium Puzzle. You will not escape from this sacred land with a Millennium Puzzle. Uh-huh, sure. Cease your brainless simmering and let's get on with it. Cease your senseless stammering and let's get on with it. I can barely read. I was hoping you'd feel that way. Yes, let us duel. But this duel will be unlike any you've ever had before. You'll have to be more specific, Agami. Because I'm sure Kaiba has encountered many of these duels before. Oh, are you done? Because you won't last as long as your speech. Okay, well, I'm going to have to stop. Obviously, I want to go around and reduel anyone that is respawned. But yeah, I'm done with the event for now. Because I honestly have to go to bed. I mean, I already said I could barely read. That's a reference to struggling to keep my eyes open. Yeah, I mean, the whole point of me recording right now, I know there's not much credibility to what I just said, to what I said earlier. Like, I will not blame anyone for just doubting me. And I'm thinking I'm just making up excuses to stay up late. Which, honestly, I'm pretty sure that's true. I'm seriously... You know, sometimes I think about how I've been feeling lightheaded. And I'm like, I think I read somewhere that if you need new glasses, you could be lightheaded if your current glasses aren't good enough. And I'm wondering if that's an issue with mine. But obviously, I don't really think that... I can't just get new glasses the way that a normal person would. Because I have to see the eye doctor for another reason. And I don't really know if I want to... I don't think I should be trying to get new eyeglasses like this. And I'm not sure I trust my judgment there. But I do know that whatever I'm dealing with, it's not that bad. Okay, well, if I lose any of these, I'm good. I don't care. And this time, I'm actually auto-dueling because I can barely duel. Now, if I tried hard enough, I could stay up even later than now. But I'm not. That's a bad idea. I have to sleep. I mean, if I don't, then I'm basically not going to do anything for National Novel Writing Month. And I really want to. I want to get started on some ideas. I'm gonna struggle with coming up with ideas. So I need all the time I can get to think of them. And my story is about as serious as Seven's right now. Actually, that's not true. Because my story is a bit more serious than that. But also I'm trying to go for what the hell am I reading? Yes, that's what I want my readers to say when they read anything I write. What am I reading? And then hopefully what I do produce ends up making some amount of sense. Like, even nonsense needs to have it needs to be somewhat believable. Otherwise, it's difficult to read it. Otherwise, it's difficult to read the story. And I think that my current ideas need to, I need to think about how I'm going to establish them in a story that actually works. Like being attached to the setting I created for the purpose of getting out of writer's block. I'm not sure how I feel about that, just saying. But I think I'm starting to gradually improve. Now what I've got now the conclusion I've reached is I'm trying to become good when I should be focused on developing skills rather than a good story. Like, for example, I don't need to be writing these super long scenes. I should be working on building structure, but also I need to make sure that the scenes are short enough where I can do that and it's not too long. Basically, it's like when you first start something, you don't just, like when you exercise, you don't just run like a mile. You might walk a mile first instead, and then gradually work your way up to a mile. I bullshitted that example, but you get the idea. I think something similar is the case when it comes to writing for me. But I did find some interesting work by me recently, and I was like, wow, I wrote this? This actually sounds pretty good. I mean, not professional by any means, but what I wrote was still good enough. I mean, I read it and I was like, I have some serious potential here. But honestly, I am not deluded enough to think I'm going to create some literary masterpiece. But even if I'm not going to create a masterpiece, I should still know what I'm doing. Okay, so are there any legendary duelists around here? I'd just like to know. Okay, I've got... Well, you know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go in here. Now, I'm going to be really, really honest. I've gotten lucky this month, and I'm not sure that I've got much luck left. Just saying. However, pulling from these boxes isn't luck based. It's a matter of how many gems you have and how big your wallet is. Basically, if you have the money, you can basically clear the box as many times as you want. So that's basically what I'm going with here. Like, this isn't luck, this is a matter of money and it's a matter of resources. You're guaranteed to get everything in the box if you buy every pack. Which isn't luck, though I definitely wish I had more luck. But I better not be selfish. Okay, 4 packs. Now this will bring me down to lower than 30 packs. So I'm not expecting anything super grand, but I am considering clearing out the box. And then obviously when you clear a box, you would reset it. I do have some extra money, but I'm saving it. Okay. Well, I got it! Oh yes, I got it. I got her at last. Okay, so I'm actually going to reset the box now because I want a 3rd Judgment Dragon and I already have one. I already got the 2nd one, so now I go for the final copy. Now, why would you want more than... Yeah, you know, I'm actually looking at this. Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. Honestly, yeah, I'm not sure there's much point to this. Yeah, I've gotten most of the ultra rares that are worth getting. The only one that I don't have is Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. But I think I'll be fine with resetting the box as is. Because so far, I got the one card I wanted. And also, that second Judgment Dragon. Now, this was not a matter of luck, it was a matter of resources. So I may have gotten lucky that I didn't have to spend more resources for that card. But I definitely know that there was no actual luck there. The luck is basically how many resources do you need to spend and use before you get the thing you actually want. In many gacha games, you never know when you'll get what you want. But in this game, it's guaranteed you will. However, you may have to spend a lot of resources to get those cards, which will obviously feel pretty similar to any other gacha game, really. Okay. Now I need to add this card to my favorites list. Obviously, I don't have a secret monster for the Blue Eyes White Dragon, but I do need to make sure. Dude, I have so many tuners, but I don't have a synchro monster for the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Okay, well, I love these cards, but seriously. Well, I've got this card. And again, I'm really trying to invest in a good Blue Eyes deck. Now, why? Because, to be completely honest, I just like Kaiba's deck. Now, I'm sure that getting my ass kicked with it, I'm sure getting my ass kicked with this deck was a contributing factor toward wanting to build it, but there was legitimate interest in building one for him eventually. It just so happens he still dominates the meta. Kaiba, I started playing this game years ago, when DM was the only world in this game. Arc 5 World has been released, and Kaiba is still dominating the meta. Although I think I'm starting to see less and less of him, which I'm going to assume is because of my rank. Yeah, I'm assuming it's my rank. However, it could also just be that some people really want to pendulum summon. Maybe people just love pendulum summoning. Maybe that's why, but there are still plenty of Kaibas out there. If I kept dueling, I would find them. But, you know. Anyway, guys, this will wrap it up for this video. I need something to drink and then I need to sleep. So, see you guys in my next video, which will be whenever I get up, probably. Yeah, I'm not writing first thing when I get up. Just record another video. Sure. I'm probably going to do a little writing first, but you get the idea. I record a lot of videos. See you guys hours from now. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be back. Back pretty soon. Hopefully my sleep is not disturbed.